Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building a very interesting project inside which we will be downloading all our Gmail attachments, which includes PDF, images, videos, all that stuff inside our Google Drive. So we will be implementing this inside Google Apps Script. Google Apps Script is a special technology brought to you by Google which lets you build app for their suites and products. So if you just search on Google Apps Script, this is your special scripting language which is developed by Google for lightweight application development in the Google Workspace platform. So in this, we will be downloading all these attachments automatically inside our Google Drive. So inside a folder. So first of all, let me just show you. If you just open your Gmail account here, so gmail.com, if you open it, let me just tell you the logic that we will be using here. So if you want to search for an attachment here, you will have this query has colon then attachment. So if you just type this query inside your search bar, then it will show you all your attachments inside your Gmail account. So if you want to automatically download all these attachments inside your Google Drive into a specific folder, you will write this script. So all the source code regarding this script, guys, I have given the link in the video description. This is my blog post. So if you want the full source code of the script, you can go to the video description, just follow the instructions and just copy paste this code. I will write this code line by line. I will explain you the meaning of this code. So just go to the video description if you want the full source code. So now let me just give you the live demo. So inside of a Google Drive, let me just make a new folder here. So new folder, we will make this as images, the name of the folder, create it. So now this is my brand new script, guys. So I need to paste the folder ID. So in order to get the folder ID, guys, what I need to do is that we need to select this folder and then we need to click get link. We need to get this link here. So if I just copy this and this is the folder ID. Let me just delete this. Before question mark, just delete all this stuff. After this slash symbol, this is the folder ID. So you need to simply copy this folder ID and simply you need to paste it. So this folder ID will be different for you if you just create the folder. So simply paste it. Now there is the option here of run here. First of all, save your project. So it is saving it. Now you can run this project. Click the run option and now it will run your project. So for the very first time, if the project runs, it will ask for the permissions. You need to grant the permission here. So you will see authorization required. So click on review permissions and you need to select your Google account. So select your Google account, click on advanced and go to this unsafe. So you need to grant permissions first of all. So you can see it is saying that this will allow read, compose, send and permanently delete all your mail from Gmail. So click on allow. So you need to grant permissions. So now it will execute it. Execution started and it is saying that drive is not defined. Let me just see, guys, what is the problem. I think, guys, we need to grant permissions as well inside services. If you are running it for the very first time, click on service, add a service and you need to select this API, drive API. You need to add this, click on add. First of all, select this API, click add. So it is adding this service in the background. So if you are building it for the very first time, you need to add this service explicitly. Now you can see drive API is added. So once again, if I click run, execution started. It is saying that drive files.insert is not a function. Let me just see, guys. Oh, sorry. This needs to be not capital I. This needs to be small I. So that is the problem, guys. So just change it to small I. Once again, if I run this, so it is saying review permissions, click grant the permissions here, click allow. So I have shown you the step-by-step process, guys, how to do this. So you will see execution started. So now, guys, you can see automatically all the images, all the attachments are being downloaded here. You will see here all the images have been downloaded. So it is downloading here automatically. This is all the attachments which are automatically downloaded here. So you will see. So it will take hardly 5 to 10 seconds depending upon your images. So it is successfully downloaded it. It contains PDF documents as well. You can see PDF document images. So if you contain videos as well, it will automatically download. You can see execution completed. So it has downloaded all the attachments. So I think it is downloaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 attachments were there and it has downloaded all of them. So it's a great script that you can write here. If you want to import all your Gmail attachments to your Google Drive folder, you can do this very easily inside Google Apps Script. Now let me just show you how to do this. So you need to be having a Google account for this and go to this URL, which is script.google.com. So this is their advanced editor to build applications. So click on new project and automatically your function will be started. So now delete all this stuff and make your function, which will be save Gmail to drive. So this, you can give any name of your function here, parentheses. Now first of all, add the service here, guys. Add your Google Drive service once again, which is very easy. Just select your API, Drive API, click add. So it is adding the service. So make sure that you add this service, because once you will get error if you don't add it. So first of all, guys, what we need to do is that we need to declare some variables, which is will be folder ID and search query. So folder ID will be the ID which you will create inside your Google Drive. So let me just create it. Let me delete this folder, remove it, and once again create a brand new folder, which will be Gmail images. And if I create this folder, so you will see the folder is created. If I select this, you need to simply get the link of the folder. Just copy this link and paste it here, and you only need to get the ID. So before the question mark, this is the folder ID here. So simply Control C, copy it and paste it this folder ID. That's it. And the search query, I have already told you, has colon attachment. So this will get all the attachment inside your Gmail. So this is kind of a filter inside Gmail. Now guys, what we need to do is that we need to get the threads. So inside Gmail API, there is a threads kind of a parameter. So we will use Gmail app dot search. There is a method out there. Inside this, what we need to pass here, we need to pass the search query, and then we need to pass the number 0 to 10. So it will, in one batch, it will download 10 attachments. So this is meant by it. In single execution, it will only download 10 attachments. You can just change this number accordingly. And after that, guys, we will just loop it. We will use the for each loop. For each thread, for each execution, what we want, we need to extract the messages. So again, we will make another variable which will be messages. So there is a method here, thread dot get messages. So it will get all the messages for a single thread. So once again, what we need to loop it. Again, we will use messages for each, and for each message we need to get the attachments. So for getting the attachments, guys, there is a method out there which will be get attachments. So once again, we will declare a variable which will be attachments, and message dot get attachment. So this is a method, guys, and here we need to pass some arguments. This is an object, so we need to pass this parameter, which is include inline images. So this needs to be false. You can make it true as well. And then there's a second option which will be include attachments. This needs to be true because we need to download the attachments. So after getting the attachments, guys, we need to again use the for each loop for iterate for each attachment. For each attachment, guys, we need to insert it to our Google Drive. So this is very easy, guys. There is a logic here. So just 2 lines of code. So this will insert the attachment to Google Drive folder. So this is very easy. So we will use drive.files.insert method. And inside this, guys, what we need to do is that we need to this needs to be inside this object takes 3 properties. First is the title. We can get the title of the attachment by attachment.getTitle. Get names, not title, get name. So this will be the name of the attachment. Then we have the mem type, which is the extension content type. So here we can get the content type by attachment dot get content type. This is a method. And lastly, guys, what we need to do is that there is a option here which in which folder we need to insert it. So there is a parents property, parents. Inside this needs to be an array, and inside this object there is a property of ID, and here we need to pass the folder ID. So whichever folder you need to insert it, you need to pass the folder ID. That's it. And after put a comma here. This takes two arguments, and then it takes the actual blob object. So we need to convert our attachment to blob. We can do this by attachment dot copy blob. So this will return the blob, actual blob that needs to be inserted. That's it, guys. Our script is completed. I have explained you each line of code. If you have any sort of doubt, you can repeat this video and just understand the code. And now to first of all save the project, and now we can run this project. If I run it for the very first time, again it will ask for the permissions, so we need to grant the permissions, so it will take some time. So this is our brand new folder. Click on review permissions, click the Google account, and click advanced, and you need to click the allow button to allow the permissions. So you can see execution started. So now you will see our attachments will be automatically downloaded here. You can see it is execution started. Now you can see all the attachments are being downloaded here. So these are the attachments which are downloaded. So this is very simple, guys. How simple is that? How to download all attachments of Gmail account to your Google Drive folder? It is as simple as that using Google Apps Script. So I have shown you the complete example. If you want to download all the source code, you can go to the video description. I have given the source code in the video description. This is my blog post. So just download all the source code, and please like the video, guys. Please comment on this also, and I will be seeing you in the next video.